Welcome in, GPS to God. We're glad that you are back with us. We had a few episodes there, 9 to be exact, of the book of Job. A little bit heavy, pretty serious the whole time. So we're bringing a couple lighthearted things. You got to hear and see some bloopers last week. This week, just wait. First, we're going to introduce all the lovely people around me. Ty Dean, Savannah Dean, Zach Edson, Daniel Sanders. That's who you got tonight. The A crew. This is a pretty good crew here, I think. So
it's a lot of pressure.
Glad you all are here.
Maybe on that side of the table.
Feeling good. Feeling great.
Savannah, we know it's going to take her a couple minutes to get warmed up, and then here comes the action. She's a gamer, folks. If you haven't seen her on other episodes, go check it out because she was great, as were Ty and Zach anytime they've been on. But,
She steals the show, though.
Of course, yeah. Today, I guess you can reach out to us. Mailroom at gpstogod.com. You can check out the website, gpstogod.com. Find us on Instagram, all that kind of stuff. But let's get to it.
I feel like there's going to be lots of comments on this episode.
Yeah, comments, and we're going to give a disclaimer in a minute. But today, little known, Noah's Ark. There was a tournament of champions going on. We're going to have 16 of the top animals that were on Noah's Ark going at it head-to-head bracket style. One will come out the champion. That's it.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm trying to think of the what's that theme song for football?
Monday Night Football?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
There we go.
Dun, 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 dun.
I was going to ask if humans made the list.
On this bracket, no, we're going to animals only, straight up. All right, so we're going to get to all the fun here in a second. It's kind of anticlimactic there with the, I expected a little more response, but we're going to build
figure out the
now that I know the Monday Night Football thing, we can redo it, and I'll do that.
Okay, we may do that. But let's give a disclaimer first before we get started with the fun. Noah's Ark. Maybe some of these animals were on the ark. Maybe they were not. It is let's get to some Bible facts real quick. I don't want to call anybody out specifically, but let's just group test, open book quiz. How many? Ty's having fun with the lights. If you're watching on YouTube, we got to give a disclaimer. May cause seizures or whatever that says.
You said you needed some.
You have one.
It was anticlimactic. I know. I couldn't figure out the other one. That's all right.
But how many of each animal did Noah take on the ark?
2 by 2.
2. I'm sealing it in.
We're going to flip over to the book of Genesis. Ty, do you have a guess?
If it's not 2, then I've been lied to.
I feel like it was.
For years.
I feel like it's not 2 by 2. I feel like it's some like trick question. I know it is. I know I've heard it before.
No, he does not know the answer.
All right. Genesis chapter 6 and 7. Go check them out. This is a fun. No animals are going to be hurt in this episode. Nothing like that. And there may have been some of these animals, maybe not on the ark. But we may do a legit study of this later. But today is all about fun. We're going to have a tournament. But let's read a little bit here. This is Genesis chapter 6. Noah built the ark. And let's go down to verse number 19. And of every living thing of all flesh you shall bring 2 of every sort into the ark, to keep them alive with you. They shall be male and female. So, like we said, 2 by 2. Let's go on down to chapter 7. Chapter 7, then the Lord said to Noah, go into the ark. Verse number 2, take with you 7 pairs of clean animals, the male and his mate. And a pair of the animals that are not clean, the male and his mate. And 7 pairs of birds, of the birds of heaven also.
That's a lot of math happening there.
So 7 pairs.
It's a good thing it wasn't me.
7 pairs of the same animal.
That's what I was going to say, but I didn't want to be wrong.
It's not just 2. There's lots of details in there.
I know.
Lots of details. But
should have said it.
Today, we're not going to focus on that. We're just here to have fun. It's good to have fun every once in a while, and we're going to start right now.
All right.
Ba, 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 ba.
Round one.
All right. So we have
Lights
16
going.
animals. 16 animals here. We hope you play along. You might tell us we're right or wrong about a matchup. We want to hear it. But we're going to go through, hopefully in an hour or less, and give 16. Well, it'd be more than 16. But we're going to go through all these rounds and get to a final champion. We're going to start off. We're going to call this our North region. The North region right here. Top left of your paper if you have a paper with you.
I haven't turned it over yet.
But I'm going to say this is my judge's opinion because I typed this out. This is the number 1 overall seed. Number 1 overall seed, the elephant.
I concur.
The elephant is going against the giraffe.
All right. So is this like the NCAA tournament 1 against the 16, or is it like
No,
Okay.
there really no. I kind of tried to give a number 1 seed to each region, but I did
Okay.
no more.
you didn't?
So
He's,
rank-
he's not the
seeding
weakest
after-
link.
Yeah,
The giraffe
yeah,
is
yeah,
not.
yeah. I'm just
No,
making
no,
sure,
no.
like-
Yeah, not by any means. Maybe he is. Maybe he's
I'm
not.
surprised
We
you
don't
didn't
know.
go elephant and mouse for first round.
Well, I also tried in the first round to give all these matchups a shot at winning. I think an argument can be made for each animal, either animal, in each of these first 8 matchups. So that I tried to be as fit. Now, maybe there's a mismatch somewhere.
Right
and,
here.
And maybe
Right.
there's a mismatch down the line. But I tried in the first round. You have a shot. Each team, each animal has a shot. So if you're team giraffe, I think you got a shot. You can an argument can be made.
So is this happening on the ark?
Yes, if we're going with the story of the earth is flooded, the ark was pretty big place, right? And
So this is what Noah did to keep entertained throughout the 40
This is
days.
Fight Club.
Fight
We're not
Club.
even supposed to be talking about this right now.
Don't talk about that.
Goodness.
But yeah, so the little, I was going to say underground. It wasn't underground. We're going to say above
It's like a
deck,
cage
top
match.
deck.
It's-
They
yeah.
they would go up to the main level.
A boat
and they
battle.
kind of pushed
Boat
everything
battle.
out of the way, and they had a little
Yeah,
space.
you know
up
how
there.
like it when you hit kids camp, you like get the mattresses on the floor, like you take them off the bunk bed, and you make like a
a ring.
an arena.
yeah.
There we go.
Now I think we'll set some ground rules here. They did not fight to the death. They just fought until somebody tapped. They said uncle, and then like, okay, I'm out.
I don't know. Maybe that's
All-
how we
If
got
they
down
had
to the
7
2.
pairs.
Everyone's talking about.
All of these
They
animals
had
were
7 pairs. They
were
got enough to
important.
spare.
Yeah.
So they
they got on with 7 pairs. They got off with 2.
well maybe, but we also these are all land animals. There are no aquatic animals. If you want to know why, go read in Genesis. But really, it's just land animals out here. So we are taking some. That's the ground rules. That's pretty much it.
Let's go.
It's fair. I'm ready.
Number 1, elephant versus giraffe. I'm going to say elephant, we already said he's the number 1 seed.
Oh.
He's the heavyweight, no pun intended.
Absolutely. I don't think a giraffe is gonna stand up to him.
I will say, have you ever seen a video of giraffes fighting? No. Dude,
it's
whip
vicious.
their neck and
Oh,
like
yeah. It
crack
is like-
bones.
It's wild.
I don't know how their necks don't break. That's
Pull
where
it up
I'm
like
at.
it's
I
crazy.
mean, we're talking about an elephant here. Like
Savannah?
next,
What?
Elephant, giraffe.
What if the giraffe whips his head around, knocks the air out of the elephant, and then he's got free game to whip that neck around some more? And
Dude, you need to watch a video.
I can't believe it. Go ahead. We'll let everybody else go.
Here's the thing. I've considered it for a long time, and I'm thinking elephant, and I hate to say it, but the giraffe really has its neck, which is just slinging around,
These 2 little horn thing.
and then like the elephant also has its trunk that it just can.
tug,
It's yeah
bigger.
yeah
Since I'm in control of the lights, I'm gonna
yeah exactly green. Thank
red,
you. And it's
red
green around me.
for you're wrong, and I have a hot take. I'm going with the giraffe. And here's why. Let me ask you a question. When you're a kid and they talk about the elephant, what is the one animal that the elephant is scared of?
a mouse.
A mouse. If an elephant gets scared of a mouse, who is 2 inches off the ground, one of the tiniest creatures in the world, and it has to go up against a giraffe who is way taller, who also has the neck. It's got the reach. Okay, when you're a boxer, you talk about arm length. I got the reach. This neck has the reach. Like, it's got a tusk, but no way it's near as long as this giraffe's neck.
Just the sheer girth.
So 1, it is scared of a mouse. 2, the giraffe's got the neck length on him to be whipping his head back and forth, smacking his legs, taking his legs out from
He's
under him,
already so
breaking
tall.
bones.
His body is even with the
His
total
legs
height
are like this.
of
They're like,
the elephant. Like, his neck
like
is
Slim
not going to
Jims.
bend that far. His neck bends to fight another giraffe.
Giraffes are faster.
they are fast.
They can run away, so he's going to be able to
Run
run away faster.
off an arc.
Look. He can make a circle. He can make a circle. Yeah,
We're going to say, for the purposes of Noah's Ark tournament, they have a big area. I mean, the ark was
Yeah.
huge, right? We're going to say they have.
I mean, when you're in an octagon, you can still run away from another person.
they have.
So
they,
I mean,
they cleared out a space to make this tournament happen.
Okay, the
So
elephant
look.
just waits for him to quit running circles. He gets tired. Elephant sits on him. Done.
no, and the giraffe while he's running away is flipping that neck, taking the legs out. I mean, the elephant's flipping and tumbling, and then he sees a mouse
How
and he gets
long-
scared. I mean,
I
like,
think his neck is.
Let's
It's like
say
a
this.
slinky in your
no.
description.
Have you seen the height difference between a giraffe and an elephant?
Yes, I'm saying the neck can't come all the way down to sweep legs out.
Sure it can.
Okay,
Once
so
it
we're 2 to
snaps a
1.
leg.
We're clearly 2 to 1.
Let's say this. This is from the New York Times in 2021.
Oh, they don't know anything.
This is talking about giraffes fighting each other. Older males joust for territory or mating rights. Their horn-like pairs of ossicones thrust with the force of their long necks and can cut into their opponent's flesh,
Thank you.
wounding and sometimes even killing a combatant.
Look at this.
Oh, you didn't
I
even know
don't,
that.
I don't even
fact.
think about the
Do you know
skin
how
of an
vicious-
elephant. It ain't going to be cutting through. Come on.
Don't matter,
Yeah.
dude. I mean, the impact of a giraffe's
You know what that
head and
elephant
neck
will say?
into an elephant's leg,
'Tis but a flesh wound.
I don't think he can reach that far.
dude.
An elephant's leg is, come on.
Dude, come on now. Let me pull up a picture. The height
So you're team
difference.
giraffe. Let's hear it over here so we can just get through this.
Well, I want to say that I think the elephant walked in cocky.
Oh.
He knew I'm the number 1 seed. I really don't have anything like a giraffe. What's a giraffe going to do to me? So he didn't really train properly for this fight. The giraffe he knew he was going against the number 1 seed, and he was like, "I'm Rocky. I got to take it to him." So the giraffe was pumped up. All the other giraffes getting him ready, and kind of pepping him up a little bit. So he goes in, Rocky Balboa, like, "I'm coming at you. You're gonna have to kick me off this arc to get me to stop swinging."
I'm sorry.
I mean,
but
look
can
at this picture.
No, that's exactly what I was about to say. What is this body shape?
Look at those legs.
Look how
they're
long
like
this
Slim
neck
Jim.
is.
Exactly. It can't bend all the way. Like, we get a picture of it eating. It can get its head to the ground. It can't get the whole base of its neck to the ground.
Here's another thing
You're
in
incorporating
favor
the whole thing.
in favor of the giraffe.
Look at that reach.
That's a great picture, right?
You're telling me the elephant's going to get closer than that?
The
he's gonna
elephant's
charge him.
tusk is going to go into
And
his
the
face.
giraffe's faster, so he's going to run in circles around this dude and then take his legs out.
a giraffe. What do you think their top speed is?
30 miles an hour.
No, it's 80.
Well, that's
80
not
would be
true.
crazy fast.
That's not true at all.
What do you got?
60?
That's another hot take.
35
I was
miles
going
an
to
hour.
say 40, yeah.
35 miles an hour
How what's
over
a-
short distance.
What's an elephant?
We'll look
Not
that up in a
that.
second. But a giraffe can cruise comfortably 10 miles an hour over long distances. So he's not going. Conditioning goes to the giraffe.
Conditioning. It's going to be like a UFC fight.
I mean,
it's just going to sit on him
if-
and wear him out.
I don't even think an argument really needs to be made, but if you're scared of a tiny little mouse compared to your body size, how much more scared would you be of a giraffe who's taller than you and faster than you?
So are we 2-2? Is that where we're at in this?
I haven't given my final take, but I don't want to just dismiss this
I know.
fight
Which
like it's a
camera's on?
run over.
Which camera's on right now?
All of them.
Okay, I'm going to go show the camera this picture. And and let the people decide
Let them chime in.
if
Let's
they
phone
think
a
that
friend.
the giraffe's neck can take out the elephant's legs.
Here's one other thing.
Thanks.
A giraffe can swing his head or neck about 120 degrees, and it takes 1/3 of a second.
Okay.
Convincing me.
Height and speed. I mean, that's a split second.
So if
Faster
you
than this.
believe this website, that gives a force of 1,710
So,
newtons.
I feel like y'all are just looking up giraffe stats. Like, do I need to
Yeah.
pull up some elephant
Yeah.
stats?
Yeah.
I don't know what
Just
this website is.
beefed up.
Quora.com says, who would win in a fight, an elephant or giraffe? The answer is 100% elephant. The giraffe doesn't stand a chance. He's coming to a gunfight with boxing gloves. The elephant could hit him with one swing in the butt and win.
How is he going to catch him? They're factoring it. What if the giraffe's going to stay
Okay,
still?
let's talk about this.
He's going to be.
The
He's just going to wait
giraffe's
for the
center
attack
of
to come.
gravity. Who knows? The elephant's center of gravity. It's not moving. It's firm. It's not going anywhere. This giraffe is just going to.
Until he gets dizzy
That's what
when the
you're gonna
giraffe's
get.
running circles around him.
All he's going to do is get annoyed by the giraffe
We're on number
smacking him
one.
with his head.
I'm
Well,
just saying.
This is a big one here.
A giraffe's neck would 100% be able to reach an elephant's legs and take him out.
You don't think he'd just run him over?
No. They just said a giraffe runs 35 miles an hour.
Yeah, but you're assuming that the giraffe is just going to smart enough that he's just going to run away.
And you're assuming that
Uh-huh.
the elephant's smart enough to not be scared of a giraffe when it's scared of a mouse.
Elephants are 25 miles per hour.
It's way slower.
What?
That's way, it
slower.
is. It's 10 miles an hour. That is
Oh
a
my
big
Are,
gosh.
are you more scared of a pack of giraffes come running at you or just a whole
I've never been in that
Elephants.
situation.
Herd.
For sure.
herd?
I've never been in that situation. I've
Well,
only
But I
been
mean,
we've
just-
never seen a giraffe and an elephant fight, but we're sitting here talking about that. Are you? Which one? Which
I
one are
don't
you more
know.
scared of?
I don't know. It's just
Just
I
picture it
mean,
in your brain. Elephants is the answer you're thinking.
I mean, I've ridden an elephant before, so I mean, it's not that scary.
What?
I've ridden an elephant as well.
At the Nashville Zoo.
Oh my gosh, freaking Metro. I got the cheap version of the zoo. We had to like run. I was the one running, not the freaking animals. Gosh.
All right, give us the answer.
They never
All right.
had. They never had. Hey, come ride the giraffes. There's always, hey, come ride the elephants, right?
Yeah, the bigger, stronger.
No, because they're more tame. They're gentle. They're docile. They're not going to get in
No,
fights.
the
Like
giraffe's
giraffe is
body
gonna
shape
be-
just doesn't
You couldn't climb up there. on a
allow
giraffe.
I
someone
need you to look
ride
up
it.
a video of two giraffes fighting just to show you how forceful these neck attacks are.
We will do that after.
My final vote's going to go to the elephant.
That's the wrong answer.
However,
I'm leaving red up the whole episode.
However, I will
Disputing
say
this bracket.
We'll write him in.
the elephant. It took, if it was a 10-round fight, it took to like round 9 and 10 before the elephant was finally able to come around and win.
I think you all are grossly underestimating
I
giraffes.
think I think I'm in the giraffe's corner. I just don't think he wins the fight ultimately. But I think the elephant thought this is going to be 1 minute, 90 seconds into the first round. I'm going to get a knockout, and he had to go to the distance.
Okay.
The giraffe put up a great show.
But he
What-
got the job
I
done.
think if it goes the distance, the elephant's way too tired at the end. I mean,
I
he's heavier, as Savannah was saying, so he's winded. I mean, and the giraffe is still just.
I think the giraffe's
Beating him.
speed ran out towards the end. I think the elephant kind of played the rope-a-dope through those early rounds, and I do think conditioning ran out on the giraffe. That was
All right. Moving on.
that's the 3 for the elephant.
Oh,
Wrong answer.
sorry, Ty.
It's the wrong answer. It's okay. That's okay.
You can redeem
We'll
yourself.
we know this bracket's illegitimate. We know.
All right, let's go. Oh, we I don't know if we said on the air. If it's deadlocked, if it's a 2-2 tie here at the table, we're going to call somebody. And whoever we call
I like it.
gets to
That's
final
the
say.
sway.
That's the deciding vote. Whoever, yeah.
Okay.
We'll discuss who gets to pick who we call later if that comes up. All right,
That's
moving
fun.
on.
That'll be fun.
The other match in the North region, we started with some heavyweights. We're going to some featherweights here. Badger, did you say honey badger?
Yeah.
Is there a there is a
There is a
difference?
difference.
Okay, so we're going honey badger versus a porcupine.
You gonna start it off?
I think I'll start it off. So the honey badger, I think that's the higher seed. He's coming in with attitude, swag. You know, he's playing to the crowd. Porcupine, another Rocky Balboa coming in, underdog. I mean, the porcupine's got one thing.
Yeah.
You know, the quills.
Yeah.
The quills.
And once he's out of it, he's out of it. I mean,
I didn't think about that.
the honey badger, one, he's vicious. Two, he just has to withstand the quill. Now, the quills are, I mean,
They stick.
yeah. So it's going to be tough. But, like, I mean, if you're going round by round, right? I mean, I'm sure his team, his doctors, his coaches are pulling him out mid-round, right?
But you ain't got anything left.
What are you talking about?
You know what? A
There's
boxing.
no doctors, coaches.
Yes, there are in boxing.
No, this is
And
much
arenas?
more brutal. This is much more natural. This is the way God intended it. There's no coaches.
Okay. Well, even still, I'm saying honey badger. I think he withstands the quills and takes the porcupine out.
2-0.
I think you're both wrong. There,
Oh,
I said it. I'll say it again.
Who are you taking?
Porcupine, because
Just because you
The
watched
honey
Dr.
badger-
Pole and seen all those quills.
the honey badger. You sit over there. The honey badger is going to come at him and try to bite him. The honey badger doesn't have a very big mouth, and yes, because I've watched Dr. Pole. And as soon as he bites into that porcupine, all the quills are going to get stuck in his mouth, and he's not going to be able to bite again. What does he have? Nails? Okay, well, he'll just get more quills into his paws, and he's going to run away because he can't bite because it's painful.
No,
It's not even
I
gonna
think
be
the
able to
honey
wrap
badger.
his
I think he's
neck
bobbing and
mouth.
weaving. Like I think the quills are coming at him. He's like, oh, dodge that one. Oh, there's another one there, and then he's just. I mean, he's got
Your
speed.
expectations of this fight. You got
He's got
coaches.
speed.
Now we're in the Matrix. What's going on?
I actually did a little research on this one before I got here,
Oh.
and I think the honey badger is going to win. Because the research I found was its skin was so tough that the quills would not penetrate.
That's the right answer.
Boom.
Green.
I know.
This is
But that doesn't conquer the mouth situation. It's just-
Exactly.
So,
The skin is on the inside.
wildanimals.com.
uh-oh.
Wildlyanimals.com. Honey badger versus porcupine in real life. Here's what they say.
It's happened.
I guess,
Oh.
maybe. I don't know. This is their take. The honey badger would be the ultimate winner. But it doesn't mean the porcupine gets killed in the fight. Most of the time, a porcupine would run away in the real world. Can't do that here on the Noah's Ark tournament. But honey badgers, I guess they have fought in real life.
He's fighting against his will.
Most of the time, they get so severely injured or infected by the quills that they stop the fight.
But not here.
But I'm
Not
going
here.
honey badger.
The fight has to end here.
All right. Honey badger against the elephant will be next.
Well,
And then round two.
Yeah, let's save some of the tension there.
I've only
I
looked
want it
at
to be a
half of it.
surprise.
Okay, well, we're going to stay on this half. So this is going to be the west region here, since that's the side Savannah has available to her. All right. This one's a little different. I kind of like the giraffe and elephant, different skill set. These are different skill sets. And we did not talk about this beforehand, so we can decide quickly what version we want this to be.
Mm-hmm.
Bear versus wolf.
Oh, golly.
Bear versus wolf.
Can we say grizzly bear? Can we just go ahead and...
I
We're
would say
making it grizzly bear.
if we say grizzly, I think grizzly is the biggest, baddest type of bear, probably.
Oh, polar bear.
There is a case for some people to make versus
Also,
a
I feel like a
bear,
polar bear and a
but
wolf would be I think like the only time they're going to come in really close contact would be like in the Arctic, like in Alaska, where it's like the
Okay.
wolf and then
On
polar
alone,
But
there's
we're
wolves.
on an
There's
arc.
wolves and grizzly bears. Grizzly bears.
we are on an arc. I forgot that. That's a good point.
Yeah, in
we've
the Arctic.
we've got them all.
yeah.
There's the Arctic section.
They're
over
coming.
There in
They're
the-
coming
That's
out
a good
their
point.
locker room
That's
on
a good
deck
point.
number
That's a
2.
good point. We're on the arc, so it doesn't
It's
matter
like
which one we
ice
go
on
with.
at Opryland.
So bear. What kind of bear do we want to say?
Let's roll with grizzly.
Grizzly's cool. I'll go with grizzly.
All right. So that definitely upped the bear's
Case.
weight class right there. Bear versus wolf. If we went like black bear, I think it's a much closer fight.
Yeah,
If we're saying grizzly, I think the grizzly takes it
easy.
over a wolf.
Yep, grizzly bear, easy.
Wolf is going to run around a little bit, maybe have a speed advantage.
I don't know. Bears are
but
fast.
bears are fast,
especially when they're.
and I think
if
if
it's
this
a mom protecting its cubs,
and the bear doesn't have to catch the wolf; he just has to connect with a swipe.
Swipe.
I think the bear is so big and like thick that even if a wolf lands a bite or two, it's
You catching the Savannah now?
It's
It's
not
about the
gonna do
girth,
much.
the size here, but we overlooked that with the elephant and the giraffe,
I
huh?
know. But if a wolf had a
their speeds are
15-foot
similar. in
neck,
this
he would
fight.
win.
The speeds are similar. The giraffe easily outruns the elephant.
You can't outrun on a ship.
I could run circles around 100.
Be
We
careful.
can't go
Be
back. We
careful.
can't go back.
All right.
It's already decided.
Yeah, we're on to the
Let's focus
west
on this.
region. Bear versus wolf. So is anybody going to make a strong case for the wolf here?
I'm not.
I mean, they're vicious, but
They are.
I just don't think I'm beating a bear.
I don't know that we're giving the wolf his respect. This one,
We're not.
I think this is like a 1 and 2 seed right here.
well, from the crowd and the bleachers, you kind of expected this to be a closer matchup, and then the bear just comes out and dominates. Never looks
Yeah,
back.
I think the wolf got a tough draw for the first round
For sure.
Yeah,
But if it was a black bear, he would have held his
He
own.
would have done better. Yeah.
Like I
would
said, tough
honestly
draw.
go for the wolf if it was a black bear.
There you go.
Because I've seen a wolf, like,
Wolves are big.
They're
I've seen it in
huge.
person. There was someone on a hiking trail once. I
Yeah.
swear it was.
It was
They
one of
had
it was one of those wolf
literal
dogs, like the half wolf, half dog,
And
like,
it was-
it was massive.
It stared into my soul, and
It really
was
did.
scary.
Like it's, yeah,
I think if it's a black bear the size of the wolf, they pretty much are equal.
Yeah,
But a grizzly bear is huge. I mean,
bear
they're
is
like 4
massive.
times the size of a
Yeah.
black bear.
we didn't
And
mention
I think the wolf just
Not enough.
not enough.
it was
Not-
just like I said, it was a tough draw for the wolf.
Yeah.
He
Also,
deserved to go further.
kind of a disadvantage because the bear can stand up on its legs. It's kind of working with arms and legs. It's different than some of the other matchups. It was all 4 feet on the ground. Well, the bear can say, "All right, I'm going to stand up and do this." Kind of a big advantage there.
Yeah.
Bear moves on to round 2. The other matchup in the West: kangaroo versus emu.
Oh,
Kangaroo versus emu. This one, I think take your pick. It could go either way.
let's clarify what an emu is. Like it's like an ostrich, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a bird.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think
Just-
meaner.
yeah, I'm just making like distinction for audience who
Yes, yeah.
maybe are not familiar with an emu.
Yeah.
It's like an ostrich. It's not an ostrich, but it's like an ostrich.
Yep. So an emu is its average height is 5.7 feet tall. That's 1.75 meters for you people on the metric system.
It's like Ty, right?
Just about.
Wow. Punches
Point,
being
Zach.
thrown here in the studio.
Listen, this is about Noah's
I'm just
Ark
giving reference.
fights here. We're not starting fights in the podcast room.
Male emus weigh between 110 to 120 pounds. And females weigh 11 pounds more on average. Emus, no pushover here. Long necks again, and they're pretty mean in real life.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give it to the kangaroo here because, I mean, I saw a video of a kangaroo, and it looked like he had been working out in a gym his whole life. I mean,
Is he wearing
was,
gloves?
He was bigger than the Rock. Like it was massive. I mean, its muscles were
Kangaroos
huge.
do have like 6 packs.
Yeah.
and,
That's like an Australian kangaroo. Is that where we're at? Because that's
we're on
like
the
a
arc.
whole nother. But I'm not. I'm picturing the kangaroos at the zoo.
So-
they're nowhere
like
near
do
that.
kangaroos in the U.S. work out less than Australian
I
kangaroos?
guess
or-
that's opportunity. They're all
They eat more
caged.
food.
I will say, any animal that has a reputation of being in a boxing ring with humans
Yeah,
is a strong and winning.
I mean,
It's a pretty strong
yeah.
animal.
I
I'm
know
locking
the
in
emu's
kangaroo.
Fast. Yeah,
Kangaroo.
I know the emu's fast, but a kangaroo, I bet
Once again,
it could work those bags. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like its hand speed is,
I will say,
like the bag,
The speed bag.
Speed
yeah,
bag.
the speed bag, man. It's
so real life, back in the 1930s, there was the Great Emu War down in Australia, where the Australian government went against emus, trying to eradicate them. The emus won. They
I'm
beat
going
the
with the
government.
emu.
Guns coming
I am.
to put down the emus, and the emus won.
Here's my
They
logic.
beat the government.
I looked this one up. All right. Apparently, they have. Okay, it would almost be a boxing match because they fight with their claws. Like they're not just running away. They fight. They literally fight with their claws. And this says that their legs are among the strongest of any animal, allowing them to rip through metal wire fences. Last time I checked, even the bulkiest and beefiest kangaroo wasn't made out of metal wire. So it's literally just a boxing match. And the emus have higher like senses to like sense where the predator is.
Mm.
It's all in Google.
I can't
Google
get
knows.
past the video of the kangaroo I've seen. I mean, it's just
You having
it's jacked.
You're having unrealistic expectations, I think.
No,
I will say kangaroos look like they just walked out of Gold's Gym.
exactly. That's what I mean. This one was. I kid you not. He was bigger than the Rock.
But
I mean,
but
he
I
was
think
massive.
kangaroos are kind of they're the spoiled kid that got everything their whole life and got personal fight lessons and got to go to the gym. The emu was grinding from day one for
have
survival.
They
Are we about to have a tie?
I'm going emu.
There it is.
I'm
There
going
it is.
emu because
we need a tiebreaker button.
Because-
There's a tiebreaker.
emus beat the Royal Australian Artillery soldiers in real
Real
life. I mean, what else do you need to know right
100%
there?
agree.
All right.
I'm going to. So,
don't
I
have a
mean,
tiebreaker
you can
color.
change your
No,
vote
no,
if
I-
some of
look.
these facts happen to sway your opinion.
No,
No. Mm-mm.
I don't know what the tiebreaker color should be.
I don't know if Australia's lost any wars, but they lost the Great Emu War.
The Great Emu War of 1934.
Yeah. So, emu. There we go. So we're deadlocked. No changes here.
Mm-mm. No.
All right. How
Oh,
are we
that's what it
gonna?
should be.
How are we going to decide who gets to make the decision?
Who gets
we
to
call?
make? Yeah.
There
Or
you go.
do we call one each, one from each side? So the emu side and the
But then-
kangaroo side. But then it might be 3-3.
Yeah.
I say you pick one
You
person.
pick one. Do we just do a coin flip,
Rock, paper, scissors.
rock, paper, scissors, and whoever wins this one, if there's another tie,
The other
The
one
other
goes.
side.
the other.
Well,
if it's
if
the
it's-
same teams,
yeah.
if it's the same teams. So if me and Savannah agree on another one,
Yeah.
Okay.
we'll alternate.
All right. Ty's representing kangaroo.
Well, I think it's got to be husband and
There we
wife
go.
going against each other here.
Perfect.
Rock, paper,
Rock, paper,
scissors.
Let's go. Is it best 2 out of 3? And is it on shoot?
No, it's
It
on
is on
shoot.
shoot.
Okay.
It's the winner,
It's
right?
one.
here.
Just going
It's
one?
We're going
Yep.
one.
Always
What? It's
pressure.
a
Gotta play some mind
single
games.
elimination tournament here.
About to be
Gonna
right here.
show all
Knockout.
of these so I know which.
What is
Just
it?
playing some
Rock,
mind
paper,
games.
scissors,
He
shoot.
was showing like feet or
Yeah.
something. Whatever.
Emu feet. Is what he was showing.
Cutting through some steel wire.
All
Which
right.
would have won every time.
All right. So we're gonna
Thank
go.
you.
We're gonna go rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then we're gonna on shoot we show.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, is this best 2 out of 3?
No,
it's just one time right here.
That's not even fair.
That's what the emu would say.
Ready?
Okay, come on.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
No.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
that-
Emus take
Wait,
it, baby.
I got a call? Oh, no.
No, no. Oh,
I thought-
yeah.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
call.
yeah.
That's not for the
Oh,
win.
yeah,
That's
dang
not for the
it.
win.
I was about to move the bracket up.
Nobody
No,
even,
that's not for the win. She's gotta
No.
go.
Nobody
well, that
even
just means our
answers.
team. Our
Yes.
team
Yeah,
gets
your
to
team
pick.
gets
So
to
I could
call.
call somebody.
Yes,
right?
you get to call.
Oh, no.
Who you
one's
want to
gonna-
call?
Nobody's going to answer my phone call.
Oh,
Ask Caleb.
I mean, that's sad in itself.
That's
But,
nobody's
No,
gonna.
my family just never answers their phones.
I mean, it doesn't
bet
have to be a
Caleb would.
family.
I don't trust that. He wouldn't say kangaroo.
See, if they're a kid, they're going to pick kangaroo because they know kangaroos.
So you got to think
I
through
don't know.
this.
He might.
They also
he
haven't
might
heard
know
all
what
the
an
facts.
emu is.
They don't know about
They have not
the
heard
war.
the facts.
They don't know
have
about the
not
war.
Heard
No,
the
we're-
war.
They weren't properly
facts.
educated.
I don't think we should do facts. I think it's just like
What do you know?
straight up.
Yeah. Boom.
Obviously,
I say each team.
you can describe the animal.
Each team can say 3 facts.
3 facts.
I would say
Or-
just
or
describe
two?
the animal.
I'll go with one.
I would
One?
say
You get one.
Each team can
What are you
say.
going to say? Sharp claws
I think we need 2.
against a
See,
boxer.
that's what I'm saying. No, just describe the animal and let them
Like
decide.
you can have, or does the other team
Get to
give the
describe it
facts?
for you.
So Savannah and I get to say kangaroo facts, and you have to say emu facts.
No, I think we
I
just
say-
describe the animal.
They know what the animal is. Why are we describing
they
it to
might
them?
not
But
know
I
what
can
an emu
describe
is.
an emu. That doesn't
Yeah.
like in the description.
That
Do I
just
get to
sounds
say
like a
they
big
beat the
eye.
Australian army?
Or just look up a picture of them.
But a
Have 'em
picture
look
isn't
up a
going to do it
picture.
justice. That's what.
You got to
I
make
say
the call of
I
who you
say
get.
2 facts.
2 facts.
Sounds
Let's
like you're trying to
sway.
sway
don't
someone
have-
from not picking a
you
kangaroo,
can't
which you
even
should have
win-
picked a kangaroo.
If you don't even have 2 facts to win this, then you lose by
If
default.
If you need facts to try to figure out, like you can't decide
If you need
straight up looking at a
facts.
picture. Like if
Everything
you
is a
can't
fact.
look at 2 animals and be like, that animal for sure is going to win.
I do that every year, thinking Alabama's going to win every game. See, disappointment.
The rules.
Well,
Who you calling?
this is
kinda
what
tough to come
happens
up with.
when you
Yeah.
make rules up
Yeah.
in the moment.
That's all
So,
right.
Who you calling?
Two facts each.
2 facts.
2 facts each. I'm going to try and call Brandon Shanks.
Oh boy.
So we give 2 about the kangaroo.
Yeah.
You want to write them
I don't even
down?
think we need to give a fact.
You need to brainstorm.
I think it's just like, dude,
Kangaroo
have you
or
seen a
emu?
kangaroo?
Let's go.
They've got to give all these facts to try to convince
That's
you.
the problem.
Like I don't need convincing.
Hollywood has really taken over the kangaroo, and I'm just
What was
over
that
it.
movie?
Jack something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kangaroo Jack.
Kangaroo
Is
Jack.
that what
it.
it was? Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all have a
That's-
movie?
I
Y'all have a
think
movie?
that's-
Exactly. There's no
We have-
kangaroo.
we-
There's
No,
no,
because
there's
we're
no
out in
emu
the
Jack.
streets.
We're out in the
We're not in Hollywood.
We're just out here beating armies.
We're down in the war.
The
Hey, but
trenches over
that
here.
army, it was more than one emu.
That's true. It was more than one soldier. So, you know,
we
they
go.
were just matching.
Call
We're just
them up.
racking up the facts in the argument.
See.
All you've got is look at a kangaroo.
No, if you have
Look
to have
at it.
if you have to convince someone with extra fact, that it's like no.
If we get a phone call,
Sir.
calling Zoe. Speaking to animals and smart.
Let's just ask AI.
Chat GPT.
Who would
That's a
win?
good question.
That's, bam, right
I
there.
want to see what they would say.
You know what they would say.
I want you to ask about
Kangaroo.
elephant and giraffe.
I will.
This is not
But the problem
weigh
is
the option.
The
This
problem,
does not weigh anything.
This problem is they're going to pull. It's going to pull information from the web, so it's not going to take in. Oh golly! It gave me 5 paragraphs about kangaroo versus emu. In a hypothetical fight between a kangaroo and an emu, it is difficult to determine a clear winner, as it would depend on various factors such as size, strength, and aggression of the individual animals involved. However, it's important to note that kangaroos are typically larger and more powerful than emus.
I like that, however, comma.
Kangaroos are known for their strong legs and powerful kicks, which they can. I didn't even think about their kicks, which they can use to defend themselves or fight off potential threats. They have muscular bodies and are capable of delivering strong blows with their hind legs. Kangaroos also have sharp claws on their forelimbs and can be used for slashing. On the other hand, emus are large,
Hold on,
flightless
wait a minute.
birds.
You didn't have any of these facts before you looked this up. Stop reading. Stop reading.
So,
This, like you said, this has no bearing on what one or the other. We've already
yeah, but
decided.
we're still calling someone and you're saying facts and you're going to spit
No,
off
no,
one
no,
of
no.
these.
Okay, well, on the other hand, emus are large, flightless birds with long legs and powerful kicks. They have a strong and sturdy build, which enables them to defend themselves against predators. Emus are known for their agility and can deliver powerful kicks that can cause injury. If a confrontation were to occur, the outcome would depend on factors such as, we've already read that. Oh, well, that's dumb. Ultimately, it is best to appreciate these animals in their natural habitats rather than
Oh.
encouraging or promoting fights.
mm.
Boo.
They probably think we're out here literally trying to fight these animals.
I'm saying you have to pick a winner.
He has no
Here we go.
choice.
In this hypothetical situation, if we must determine a winner between a kangaroo and an emu, considering the kangaroo's larger size, stronger legs, and reputation for being more aggressive, it is likely that the kangaroo would have the advantage in a physical confrontation.
Mm.
The kangaroo's ability to deliver powerful kicks and use its sharp claws could potentially overpower the emu.
Potential.
It does leave a note at the end. However, it is important to remember that animal behavior can be unpredictable and individual circumstances may vary.
If this goes
All right,
kangaroo,
now-
I'm calling it rigged because you just
Now,
completely forgot
what
about the fact
would
they have
win
legs.
in a fight between
I'm calling it
a
rigged.
giraffe
Oh, you already know what this is.
and an
Elephant.
elephant?
It's even going to be close.
an
It's going to
elephant.
laugh at you that you even put that in there.
Ha ha ha. An elephant.
It does the same
That's what
thing.
it's gonna say.
It's going to give me 5 paragraphs and it's be like,
You shouldn't fight animals.
it's worth noting that fights between these animals rarely happen in the wild, as they generally prefer to avoid confrontation and rely on their unique adaptations for survival.
Mm.
Well, you have to choose ChatGPT. Oh, I thought it said highly unlikely. I was like, whoa, out of left field. Here you go. Here you
Does
go.
it
Here you go.
close it soon?
Well, I said, what about giraffe speed at getting away? And ChatGPT said, you raise a valid point regarding giraffe speed and getting away from potential conflict. Giraffes are indeed known for their ability to run at high speeds, reaching up to 35 miles an hour. They have long and powerful legs that allow them to cover ground quickly. If a confrontation were to arise between a giraffe and an elephant, it is possible that giraffe speed could give it an advantage in terms of evading elephants' attacks.
But
Giraffes could potentially use their agility and speed to maneuver away from the elephant and create distance between them, which is where the neck comes
no,
in.
it doesn't say anything about the neck. Keep going.
That's
Distance
all.
and speed to get away
That's it.
as it's fleeing the scene.
That's it. Then it just goes
pansy.
into the
Pansy.
same. It goes into the same paragraph about this is a hypothetical, and I've already
Ask her.
we
She's
oh perfect.
There we go. They're right
Come
here.
here, Zoe.
Zoe, we got a question.
Here's our tiebreaker. We did not get a phone call. We got something even better. So we're having a tournament. We're having a boxing match between two animals. A kangaroo. Do you know what a kangaroo is? And an emu. Do you know what an emu is?
No.
Do you know what an ostrich is?
Yes.
So it's kind of like that. Here's a picture of an emu. It's pretty, kind of like an ostrich, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if a kangaroo and an emu were going to get in a boxing match, who do you think would win? But before you make your guess, we're going to give you a couple facts, okay?
Yes.
All right, we're going to let your daddy give you some facts about the kangaroo. Your daddy wants the kangaroo to win, okay? Here's his facts.
I'm going to let Todd do them.
Okay, so we got kangaroo. They're really really strong, and they got powerful legs to jump and kick them.
And now Miss Savannah is going to give you two facts for the emu. She wants the emu to win this fight.
apparently, history has it that they beat the Australian army at one point. Like the army was trying to get rid of them because they were all over the place, and they were trying to get rid of them because there was too many, and they beat them. Like they couldn't get rid of them.
I don't think I would believe that.
It's true. History. I'm not lying to you.
I will say that is true. Zoe. That
is true.
We looked it up.
So the
here's-
emus beat the Australian army. That is true.
All that means is that the army in Australia is weak. That's
We
what
don't know
means.
that.
No counter arguments. No counter arguments. Okay. Here's our second fact.
The second fact is that their claws are so strong and their legs are so strong they can rip through a metal wire fence. So think about kangaroos like just skin. It's not made of metal.
Two facts only, please. Two facts only.
I was
Okay.
just
trying to
All
get
right, here we
adding
go.
a counter
Okay.
argument because
So Zoe, there is no wrong answer. Whatever you say is right. Based off what you've heard, would you pick the emu or the kangaroo to win this boxing match?
Since my dad's here and I've heard some facts, emu.
Whoa!
There it is, Zoe.
Go
Thank
to-
you very
hey,
much.
Zoe, enjoy going to bed.
Zoe, this color red, it means wrong.
It means red for right.
I think you did
You were
amazing.
great.
Good job, Zoe.
Thank
Good
you,
job, Zoe.
Thank you, Zoe.
There we have it.
Unbelievable.
I knew I liked those answers.
I think if Daniel didn't say that you had chosen, I think she would have definitely gone kangaroo.
that was a mistake on my part. I do apologize.
I think
think
Savannah
it's
sold it.
A
Savannah sold it.
strategic move on your part.
I did not think of it until after I said
No.
it, but it was too late. And
I really
Alright.
thought it was going to
It
go a
is what it
different
is.
way.
mistakes were made on both sides. There were counter arguments and additional facts given potentially. However, the emu
That emu is going to get smacked next round.
moved on. We're not looking to round two. We're still in round one. Moving to the East Division,
Oh.
Tiger versus Gorilla.
Oh, goodness.
Tiger versus Gorilla. This
you
is a
doing to me,
matchup
Daniel?
right
Golly.
here. This is a matchup.
I mean, you're
Again,
putting number one seeds against each other in the first round.
two different skill sets. We tried to give all these animals a match they could win in round number one. So this is a biggie. Tiger versus gorilla. Initial thoughts.
I did a little research, and the gorilla is the strongest primate. It can carry up to 10 times its body weight. And I just feel like if it could catch the tiger, if it could catch him, I guess that's a big if. I'm going gorilla. I'm going gorilla.
I don't think it's. I mean, a tiger has to come to the gorilla to attack. Like it's going to have an opportunity to catch him.
I'm going to have to go last. I'm going to have to listen to some arguments on this one.
I think I'm going to go gorilla. I mean, wait, did the gorilla beat Godzilla? I never watched the
King
movie.
Kong. I don't know.
Who won?
I don't know.
I don't know that one. But
I think I'll go gorilla.
I'm going gorilla. One, for its strength. Yeah, I mean, it's a strong dude, right? Two, the advantage again of hands.
Listen,
It has all 4 appendages.
after hearing and considering what I know from the hit classic, The Jungle Book, I'm going to have to go gorilla as well because Mowgli defeats the tiger with hands using fire, right?
It's a clean sweep.
Doesn't even have the size or muscular strength that a gorilla has. So I'm going to have to go gorilla.
Gorillas look mean too. You know, they're pretty.
Also, I saw a video of a little girl beating her chest at a gorilla at a zoo, and they take that as a sign of like threat, intimidation, like that you're challenging them.
You watch a lot of videos.
And this thing ran at the glass wall and cracked it.
I'm going to have to look that one up.
It's wild.
Hey, everybody. That's it. Part number 1 of the tournament's done. You can check out the conclusion in part number 2. But first, let us know what you think. Did we get it right? Did we get it wrong? Is our bracket totally messed up? Or is your bracket totally messed up? We want to hear from you either way. Do you agree with us or not? Make sure you come check out part number 2. The matchups, there's some good ones. Lots of excitement, lots of debate. We carry it on all the way through the championship. Come check that out with us. You already know this. But we love you. God loves you more. Let's go check out part number 2 right now. Here we go.
Thanks for listening to GPS to God. Make sure you leave a rating or review on whichever app you happen to use. Also find us on YouTube and be sure to subscribe to our channel.